Good evening, dear students. Welcome to the Excellence tutorial. This is the lecture number 6 regarding the tenses. And today we are going to discuss about the past tense. How to create the sentences of the past tense. Past indefinite tense, past continuous tense and past perfect tense. In our previous lecture, we have already discussed about the present indefinite tense, present continuous tense, present perfect tense and present perfect continuous tense. Also, we have learned how to create the sentences regarding these tenses. So today we are going to discuss about the past tense, and we are going to start of a past indefinite tense. Past indefinite tense. So, when you are creating the sentence of the past indefinite tense, first we have to decide the structure of the sentence. And past indefinite tense is the further divided into two parts. First one is the affirmative sentence and second one is the negative and the interrogative sentence. So, what is the structure of that? We will see. First one is the affirmative sentence. Affirmative sentence, and second one is the negative or interrogative sentence. Interrogative sentence. So, which structure we have to follow for the affirmative sentence? We will see, and which structure we have to follow for the creating the sentence of a past indefinite tense of a negative and the interrogative sentence. When you are talking about the affirmative sentence, at that time you have to use V2. Okay, and when you are talking about the negative sentence, at that time you have to use did plus V1. Getting or not? Okay, so what is the particular structure of the affirmative sentence and the negative sentence? We will see. So when you are creating the affirmative sentence, at that time you have to use subject plus helping verb or the verb plus object. Getting or not? So which type of verb we want? V2. So second form of the verb. So what is the particular structure? Subject plus V2 plus object. This is the exactly structure of the past indefinite tense. Okay. Which example we have followed in our previous lecture? That one is the he writes a letter. This is the sentence of the present indefinite tense. So we are convert this present indefinite tense into past indefinite tense. What is the structure of the sentence? Subject V1 plus object. Okay. So when we read this sentence, he writes a letter. Okay. So we want V2, but in this sentence there is not available on the present V2. So where is we are taking V2? Okay, from the primary verb, and that primary verb is a do. That primary verb is a do, and do is a further divided into three parts. First one is a do, second form of the do is a did, and third form of the do is a done. Okay, so second form of the do, we want a second form of the do, that one is a did. Okay, so next primary verb, that is the be, and be also further divided into three parts. First form of the be, that is am is are. Second form of the be is a was were, and third form of the be is a been. Okay, so another one primary verb is given, that one is a have. I am writing here have, and have primary verb also further divided into three parts. First form of a have is a have or has. Second form is a have is a had, and third form is a have is a had. Okay, so what is the structure? And when you are talking about the creating the sentence of the present indefinite tense, at that time you have to use V2. You have to use V2. 2. Okay, so which one is the verb in this sentence? That one is the right. That one is the right. So we have to convert or the take the second form of the right. So I am writing here three form of the right. First form of the right is the right. Second form of the right is the wrote. And third form of the written. So this V2 or this one is the V1, this is the V2 and this one is the V3. So we want V2 for the creating the sentence of the present indefinite tense. Present indefinite tense. So what is the exactly sentence of the present indefinite tense? At that time we have to choose or the take the help of the primary verb, second form of the primary verb. So we are taking the help of the be primary verb. Be primary verb. What is that? That one is a helping verb. That one is a helping verb. Okay. Another, when you need for the primary verb of have, at that have, at that time we have to take the help of the second form of the have. Okay. So we are creating the sentence of the past indefinite tense. Past indefinite tense. So what is the exactly example of the past indefinite tense? That one is the he. Second form of the right is the wrote. He wrote a letter. He wrote a letter. This is the exactly and correct sentence of the past indefinite tense. Okay. So what is the negative sentence and the interrogative sentence of the he wrote a letter or the he writes a letter? We will see afterwards. So when we are creating the negative sentence of the present indefinite tense, what is the previous example? That one is the he wrote a letter. Yes or no? Okay. When you convert it to negative sentence of a positive sentence, that one is the he did not write a letter. This one is the negative sentence. That positive sentence we have converted into negative sentence. When we creating the interrogative sentence of the present indefinite tense, so we are writing here and interrogative sentence I have already explained you in our previous videos. So interrogative sentence is further divided into two parts. First one is the open-ended and second one is the closed-ended. Okay. So when we convert this negative sentence into interrogative sentence, at that time you have to write first and begin that particular open-ended and closed-ended question. That one is a helping verb. So which one is helping verb in this sentence? That one is the did he write a letter. At last we have to put question mark. So dear students, such a type of the sentences of the past indefinite tense, affirmative sentence, negative sentence and the interrogative sentence, you have to create like this. Okay. First one is the affirmative sentence, that one is the he wrote a letter. Second one is the negative sentence, that one is the he did not write a letter. And interrogative sentence, that is the did he write a letter. Okay. So afterwards we are going to discuss about the past indefinite tense. So next one is the past continuous tense. Past continuous tense. And what is the structure of the past continuous tense? That one is the was were plus V1 plus ing. So what is the exactly structure of the sentence? First one is the subject plus helping verb plus V1 plus ing plus object of the sentence. Getting little bit. What is our previous example? That one is the he writes a letter. This one is our previous example. Okay. What is the structure of the past continuous tense? we have to use was verb plus V1 plus ing. So when you are using the was, when you are using the verb, we will see. When you are talking about the singular subject in the sentence, at that time we have to use was helping verb. When we are talking about the plural subject, at that time we have to use were helping verb. So when we read this sentence, we have to observe and check the subject of the sentence. So which type of subject in this sentence? That one is the singular subject. That one is the singular subject. What is the structure of the past continuous tense? Subject, helping verb plus V1 plus ing plus object. So we will convert that positive sentence into past continuous tense. So he was V1. What is the V1 in this sentence? That one is the right. He was right plus ing. It means writing. He was writing a letter. Getting or not? This one is the past continuous tense. Sentence of the past continuous tense. What is he? He is the subject. Was is the V2 of a helping verb of the second form of the verb. When adding the ing with the V1, that one we get the new word. That one is the writing. That one is the writing. V1 plus ing. And a letter, that is the object of the sentence. Okay. So dear students, such a type of the sentence of the past continuous tense with the help of this structure, we have to create the sentence. So this one is the sentence of the past continuous tense. When we create the sentence of the negative of the past continuous tense, at that time we have to write the sentence like this. Okay, he was not writing a letter. Getting or not? This one is the negative sentence. When we convert this negative sentence into interrogative sentence, at that time, which one is helping verb in this sentence? That one is was. Was he writing a letter? At last, you have to put question mark. Getting or not? So, such a type of the positive sentence, negative sentence, and the interrogative sentence of a past continuous tense you have to create like this. Afterwards, we will see how to create the sentence of the past perfect. So let's discuss past perfect tense. Past perfect tense. What is the structure of the past perfect tense? While creating the sentence of the past perfect tense, at that time had plus V3. Had plus V3. What is our previous example? That is, he writes a letter. This one is a positive sentence. When you are convert this positive sentence into past perfect tense, we will see. We have to take the help of the primary verb have, second form of the have, and also V3. Okay. So I am writing here the example of the past perfect tense. So subject, what is subject? That one is the he. He had, then V3. Okay, what is the V3 of the right? That one is the, I am writing here, write, wrote, and written. This is V3, V2, and V1. So we want a V3 from this form, So he had written a letter. He had written a letter. This is the particular sentence, created sentence of a past perfect tense. So what is the negative sentence? When you convert this sentence, past perfect tense, convert it to negative sentence, positive sentence into negative sentence. Which structure we have to follow? With adding the not. So what which type of sentence we have to create? He had not written a letter. This one is the negative sentence. When we convert this negative sentence into interrogative sentence, so had he written a letter? At last you have to put question mark. So dear students, such a type of the past in perfect tense, sentences of the past perfect tense, of the past indefinite tense, past continuous tense and past perfect tense. So such a type of the sentences with the help of the structures of the sentences we have to create it. Okay. So dear students, this is enough for today. And if you have any problem regarding this lecture, you have to comment in comment box. Okay. Also, I request to you, if you like our videos, that one is the beneficial for your educational improvement. So for that purpose, you have to like, share, and subscribe our channel. Thank you. Have a nice day.